Turning now to several top stories from the Trump administration, we now know 150 soldiers from Fort Carson have been deployed to the southern border. Today, President Trump signed the Laken-Riley Act into law, expanding the scope of those who can be arrested, detained, and deported.
The president also directed the government to prepare the naval base at Guantanamo Bay to house tens of thousands of migrants. And the White House also reversed its freeze on federal aid and loans today. Sort of. There's still a lot of confusion surrounding this issue right now. This afternoon, the president's budget office rescinded the order.
Yeah, but then the White House press secretary later added that a review on spending does stay in place and funds could still be frozen. Agencies now have until February 10th to explain where their money is going. Your reporter, Alan Janae, spoke with one agency today that has been given a stop work order.
Alan, this means nonprofits that has a federal funding stopped, and the Trump administration wants its work shut down.
Well, that's true, Michael. The Rocky Mountain Immigrant Advocacy Network has programs that are overseen by the Department of Justice as well as Homeland Security, which is, of course, now under the Trump administration. Here's the sticky part. The money is congressionally funded. Now, the Trump administration tried to shut down their programs in 2019, but Congress said no. However, now the political realities are different.
We were the first kind of like realm of nonprofits or government actors, right, who were targeted.
These are difficult and exasperating days at the Rocky Mountain Immigrant Advocacy Network, known as REMAIN. Laura Lunn is now trying to defend what they do.
Rocky Mountain Immigrant Advocacy Network has been receiving this funding for over 20 years.
Their own video shows how people say they're helped by the organization. Federal money goes to programs that help REMAIN share information with people seeking citizenship.
This is not like an advocacy of like we want everybody to come here. Really, all we're doing is trying to make sure people have basic information to know their rights and make educated choices.
President Trump says the freeze and review is to look for waste.
We are merely looking at parts of the big bureaucracy where there has been tremendous waste and fraud and abuse.
Which has left them questioning why the stop order.
There have been fiscal impact statements made time and time again, and each and every time there has been a demonstrated cost benefit to the government.
The information, they say, helps people navigate a complicated system, even sometimes choosing deportation faster. So you're a net gain to taxpayers in that way, you believe?
Yes. That's how you get bipartisan support, is by being able to show the fiscal impact and the cost savings for the government. At this moment, it feels very politicized, and it is targeting groups who they believe are helping immigrants.
Now, federal funding comprises about a quarter of REMAIN's budget. They do other work privately funded on behalf of immigrants. Lund says this is a slippery slope, comparing it with what might happen if people did not get information before, for example, citizens went to traffic court or criminal court. Would that be different? In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
All right, Alan, thank you.